Hey, what's up, Scorpio? Welcome to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just getting ready here to do your June 2020 StarGuide tarot card reading. And this is actually using the Starman tarot card deck, which was inspired by David Bowie. And he does appear in some of the artwork because he did collaborate on the artwork. Sorry, I got a bit of a scratchy throat. And then I use the StarGuide tarot card spread, and this is going to look pretty deeply into what's going on in your life and any causes of conflict that you may or may not be aware of and how to resolve. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and thanks everybody for all of your comments and subscribing to the channel. You guys, you just mean the world to me. So thank you so much again for being here, and I hope you enjoy this reading, but do be reminded it's general. Okay, so let me start off with your present situation. And when I do these, like, I do look at like your subconscious situation too, so this could really highlight things that you may be aware of or may not. So I'm gonna just go on a pause and clear my throat here. Sorry. Well, this is a lovely card to start your reading off with. We've got the Prince of Cups here. So the Prince of Cups is coming in and he wants to fill your cup up with something. I find these cards a little bit hectic with the color scheme to look at, but you know, the Prince of Cups is coming in and he has really good intentions, and it's like, this is like coming from a place of enlightenment. I think that somebody has had their eyes opened substantially. So if you're in a relationship and you've been having a hard time with your partner, it's like they're finally going to understand what the issue is. You know, if there's been some sort of strain on your relationship, they're going to finally go, oh, that's what she means, or that's what he means. If you're single, like, there could be somebody coming in that is a match for you, on an energetic level. You know, good on paper is good on paper, you guys, but if you have to spend your lifetime explaining your soul to somebody, that's a great big part-time job and can be very difficult, which is where some of you in relationships could be at, where you've just been explaining yourself to your partner and they're like, what are you even talking about? And that's just so complicated. So I do see sort of like a parting of the clouds in your love life. And I don't generally do love readings here, you guys. But that's what I'm getting here. Some sort of romantic offer. And it's going to be from a place of like with a really open heart and with a true, meaningful, let me say the word offer again. Like, it really is going to be from a place of understanding. So let's see if there's any cause of conflict. Seven of Cups. This is really interesting. You guys, I think that some of the issue could be that the person coming in or your current partner, they've just got a lot that they think that they need to do. And putting you maybe not necessarily at the top of the list. Seven of Cups really talks about having so many things to choose from and being careful about what to place in the order of priority, you know, because there's literally no way of doing everything all at the same time and keeping everything on point, unless you're one of those people that don't sleep. You know, you're just up and engaging in activities all the time. So somebody could be very, very well-meaning here with their open heart, but then their behavior might not change. So that's going to be very interesting, because like an apology without a change in behavior is kind of meaningless. So they might not truly get the impact of their actions on you. Like, and it does happen, you know, people get really absorbed in work, or they've got like a side hustle or a hobby that takes up an incredible amount of their time, and they're like, what don't you understand about that? And meanwhile, all you want to do is spend time with your partner, but I think they get it emotionally, but they just don't know how to change their behavior. So you need to kind of watch out for that, you guys, whether it's somebody coming in new or your existing partner. Because they really truly do want to make you happy, but it's like they're putting their own happiness ahead of everything else. And when you're in a partnership, like, it's got to be a focus on the relationship and not one person being happy and the other one like, well, you can just sit there and wait for me until I'm done, okay? And then they throw you a biscuit and they're out the door. You know, you're not a dog. You know what I'm saying? So let's see any changes needed in order to face this challenge. And it's a tough one. So we've got the alien here. Interesting. Just it's talking here, guys. So, all right. So you guys are going to have to like throw down in this situation is what I'm seeing here. So the alien is Starman tarot cards version of the Hermit card, but the Hermit card is like going in towards the journey, going through whatever dark night of the soul or alone time or like a spiritual bath, you know. Alien comes out the other side. So somebody needs to have a really, really strong, hard look at what it is that they want from themselves, what they want from their partner, the relationship. This is probably going to have to be you because, you know, you kind of teach people how to treat you. When you give exceptions, oh, you're 4 hours late for our date, that's okay, you know. And then you just let it kind of go away. But then it keeps on repeating and repeating. And, you know, because you're such a sweet person, you don't want to give anybody a hard time, you know, or, you know, I know they're having fun with their hobby and this is really important. But meanwhile, your heart is breaking from loneliness. You have to really put your own importance at the top of this list, you know? And I'm just seeing that because this person is now really emotionally connected to how you feel and how you've been feeling, they're probably going to listen to you a little bit stronger here, but you guys are going to have to really take a stand for what you want and not just say, oh, okay, well, you know, they changed for a day or two and everything's all right, so I guess it's going to be fine. Like, how lonely do you want to be in your love life? Do you want to be spending all your nights alone, you know, or while your partner is out chasing their dream or they don't include you? This is a very complex situation here, and I'm seeing like the feelings are, I think you both understand each other, but one of the partners here is sort of taking advantage of that understanding for their own purposes. And I do see that the love is there and all of that, but where's the commitment to that? So if you guys want that kind of commitment from a new partner coming in or from your existing partner, you're gonna have to really like almost demand it, because I'm seeing that you guys are dealing, you have a strong partner too and they want their own way. And I'm seeing here where you guys just don't want to be perceived as being like naggy or, you know, holding somebody down, but I think you're being taken advantage of. So let's see what your strengths are, Scorpio. Justice. So I think you really think that everything, and when I say I think, it's like what I see, like I'm seeing the visions here. Everything is going to be just fine. And that's a really good strength to have, that everything's going to be fine. And that's great to have that faith. But sometimes when you're dealing with humans, especially in really intense interpersonal relationships, you're going to have to be your own justice. You know, you're going to have to be judge and jury and set in place, okay, this is the behavior that I will no longer accept. And especially for people that are going into a new relationship. You know, I read something the other day that said a conversation about your feelings should not end a relationship. You know, so setting out your expectations right from the word go is going to be incredibly important. And if that scares somebody away, why would you even want to be with that person in the first place? So I'm just seeing a real pivotal moment here. Like portals are opening where you guys can say, assert yourself a little bit stronger. I mean, you have to understand that behavior, it doesn't have to be dictated, but, you know, it's basically, you know, if you want to be with me, things are going to have to be a little bit more my way, or it could possibly be the highway. So although you guys are very willing to follow karma and give people, you know, their space and whatever, it shouldn't come at the expense of you feeling like you don't exist or sad and lonely. I think that's not cool. Other challenges? Whoops. Aw. Got the 9 of Wands here, you guys. Like, you guys are really tired from dealing with this because you're so sensitive, and it can feel really, really crappy when somebody doesn't want to spend time with you because they're so obsessed with something else, you know, whatever. If it's a hobby or they like to work or they're doing a startup business, it doesn't matter what it is, you know. Maybe they're into sports. It doesn't matter what that other thing is. And it's great that you're allowing your partner to go out and have a great time. And I don't want to sound like some nagging old housewife because I'm not one. You know, if you want to be in a relationship, it's give and take, not just take on one side and give from the other. And this is what your other challenge is right now. You could just be tired of going through that and tired of feeling that way and tired of waiting for this person to see, you know, exactly how lonely you are, or the fact that you don't want to repeat a lonely relationship. Okay, so the outcome card here. Well, here's David Bowie all over the place with the moon card. I'm going to pull the guidebook on this one, you guys. I don't know why. I'm just being guided to pull the guidebook, so let me just keep saying guide. I feel like I should go on a pause while I blunder my way through this book. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to read from the book here, you guys. And I pulled it because Starman is completely different than other decks. The dark reflects and distorts. Face your fears. Embrace uncertainty. Pay attention to what your dreams say. Let your subconscious guide you. Okay, so, I mean, and listen to this. Living life can be a very lonely path at times, especially when we are transitioning from the old to the new. Remember, we can feel our most desperate or despondent and in the darkness, given to flights of the imagination, twisted fears, and fantasy. Okay, so this is really time for you guys to get a grip on yourself. You could be doing things to yourself also, like imagining things going the wrong way here. I feel like there is a little bit of darkness in you guys and sadness and like almost a despondency, and like maybe you don't want to try anymore, and maybe you've heard this romantic offer a few times, but it's time for action too on the part of, and it could be like a business partner too, but I'm seeing this is mostly a romantic entanglement, so it's time for action. You know, words are great, and I just saw angel numbers 1414. Words are nice, but you know, you got to follow up with action. So I'm seeing that's where you guys are right now. And let me pull just one more quick card. So we've got this King of Swords. So you might want to just leave emotion out of it here and have a really close look at what the facts are saying. You know, and is history going to keep on repeating itself? And if so, is that where you want to be sitting? So you guys do have a bit of a struggle here. I'm seeing that you guys are tired, probably lonely. And again, this is a general read, you guys, so it's not everybody. And I see that your partner does mean well, or your potential partner means well, but they're sort of not factoring you into their life in a really meaningful way. So, yeah, you've got some work to do. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there, you guys. I just wanted to send you all love and light, many blessings, and know that, you're able to work through everything and anything as long as you just put your mind to it. So hang in there, Scorpio, and take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Bye.